What a season for you New Zealand Warriors fans, all the way to the preliminary final, but just got a bit dudded by the ref at one point in the game with the Reece Walsh absolute forward pass, absolute clanger that absolutely let the Broncos explode away. We will never know if the Warriors could have won from there, but that was a shocker. Call from the refs there, but forget about that. The Warriors had a great season. Let's go through it right here, right now for us Kiwis out there. Let's go through the Warriors season review 2023, and who else can we talk about but Shaun Johnson absolutely turning it around in 2023. Absolutely outstanding. He started off a little bit shaky, but after that, it was all Shaun Johnson, who to me deserves to be Dally M Player of the Year. But at the end of the day, just because you're consistent, if you're exceptional for a certain part of the year and get all the points, you can get nutted by a person called Kalen Ponga. But getting back to the Warriors, Shaun Johnson was absolutely, you can argue, I reckon it was career best form. People will say 2011 when he was carving up back then, but it was a different Shaun Johnson. It was all flash in the pan, all that stuff. But now it's more controlled, finesse. He still has this good step and run. He might not be quite as quick, but absolutely outstanding. Absolutely, I have to go bravo, bravo. Welcome back, Shaun Johnson, because pretty much after a couple rounds, people were saying you should retire. But he just went like that, and see you later. The Warriors were ready to rock and roll. After, I think his first game wasn't the greatest, but after that, he just went boom, thank you very much. Let's get on to it, and absolutely outstanding. Other players around him, they made Shaun Johnson be able to do what he needed to do. First, we had Addin Fonua Blake. Absolutely gun player, star player. Absolute up with Payne Haas is the best prop in the game. You can add Tino to that and a few others. There's a lot of talented props out there. But Addin Fonua Blake's in the top 3 every day of the week. He's a gun player, very good player, Addin Fonua Blake. And also another unsung hero that Phil Gould has talked about, Tohu Harris, the captain. Yes, absolutely. He's been outstanding his whole career. Every single year he turns up. He's similar to the Warriors when they had Michael Luck, Kevin Campion. The list just goes on and on and on. Simon Mannering. The consistent players that can get it done week in, week out. And that's what the Warriors need. And Shaun Johnson was delivering. And another one at the back, Charles Nicholl-Klokstad, gave them that consistency, which they missed since Roger Tuivasa-Sheck left. And he brought it. Now, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's coming back and expected not to play fullback. Going to be an interesting time how that works out. But yes, I would rather have Roger on the wing than centre for my personal opinion. But we will see how that all works out. If you're not going to play on fullback. But yeah, the talk is he's going to play centre, so we will see how that goes. You got to get on the bandwagon and support that. But yes, with all well, obviously let's get to some of the stats here. Completion rate 78% was pretty good for the Warriors. Their points for 23 to their against 19. Now you haven't heard that from the Warriors in a long time. Have your fix. Outstanding. Top tackler Tohu Harris, no surprises there, at 910. Point scorer, Shaun Johnson, 176. He's obviously been rested in the last game and cost himself any chance of the Dally M. Top try scorer, DWZ, absolute 24. Now, this is another player everyone's going to say, well, what a season he had. He did, try scoring wise, but defensively, folks. Defensively, he gets carved up every single time against the top teams. Absolutely just get left out. I don't know how they fix it, but that is because he's got speed too. But he gets spit out the back and makes the wrong call. He does it too regularly to say it's a thing. Very much like Manu. Very much. You can score tries, but at the end of the day, if you can't defend, you're not going to win the comp. And that's my big concern. Whether Roger Tuivasa-Sheck goes to that side to try and fix that side of the defensive lineup, maybe that's what they do. I hope they do, actually, if they're going to go that way. Because really they need some class defensive centre out there just to help DWZ, because he really, that's what has cost them getting any further. Just right there, just one player, Not blaming him. There's other players in the team, but he gets carved out too regularly. People are going to lay bad things in the comments. It's up to you, but it's just, I've just been perfectly honest. There's no point scoring 24 tries if you lead in 20. Simple as that. You're not going to win the comp. So that's something the DWC's got to work on, what you can do and improve, and hopefully Andrew Webster getting to work on that. One player that started off absolutely brilliant, and I was talking about he maybe should be New South Wales bench player, but he's sort of curtailed. I don't know if there's an injury or whatnot, or he lost confidence, but Dylan Walker, he absolutely, the season to start off was outstanding, but midway through the season seemed to go a bit faded out, and he struggled when he went to 6, couldn't kick the ball for the Penrith game, probably been out of that position for too long. Interesting to see what they do with him, because he's another one that could play centre. Now, that all this question marks, maybe they need to put him back to centre, because he was good there back in the day. So if you put him in centre, I'm just trying to strengthen this team up. If you got him and Sheck there, then you got DWZ, and then who you put on the other side, I'm a bit concerned with Marcelo and Montoya defensively too. Do you put one of the younger players in there? It's just a little, just something in the clog. If you want them to win, if you want the Warriors to win the premiership, these are the things they've got to work out to strengthen the team. And whether Dylan Walker needs to go there, they've got Jazz Tavaga, you can play their 14 role. You don't need 2 of them. And the headaches continue. It's positive, but where does Charnze Nicholl-Klokstad fit into this team? I mean, not Charnze Nicholl. Chanel Harris-Tavita, does he just come straight into 6? Forget about Luke Metcalf? And then what about Timari Martin? Where does he end up? That's what I mean. There's a chance for possibly Dylan Walker to go to centre, and then that'll give either Timari Martin or Chanel Tavita Harris to come onto the bench. I think they've got to try and get as many classy players on the field as possible. It's going to be an interesting time for the Warriors anyway, going with that. Bunty afoa, absolutely probably the biggest disappointment of the year for the Warriors. He should be the key player coming off the bench, making those big yards, but he just could not deliver. Then I don't know what it is. There's obviously something he's not doing why Andrew Webster's not picking him. So he really needs to work hard this offseason to get back in that team, because he can be an X factor, like a Spencer Leno, just come off the rocket and go boom, charge. That's what he can do, Bunty afoa, at his best, but he's got to do it consistently. So that's one thing he's going to have to work on. Obviously, the Warriors getting to the top 4 was outstanding, winning 4 of their first 5. You kidding me? The Warriors doing that? I mean, they did the 1 year with Roger Tuivasa-Sheck winning their first 4, I remember. But yes, it was exciting times. Now, Warriors fans out there, we do not want a repeat. We don't want to be a one flash in the pan and gone. This side needs to deliver next year, and they've got the quality. Obviously, Shaun Johnson will have to stay at that level. Whether he can do that level again is another question mark. Is Roger Tuivasa-Sheck over the hill since going to rugby? Can he come back as good as he was? There's a few question marks there, but let's be fair dinkum. They need to make 2024 the year of the Warriors. It has to be the year of the Warrior if they want to win a comp, because once Shaun Johnson goes, it could be danger signs. Like, depending on who they put at halfback, who will go there. Is there anyone reliable enough to play there? That's probably a question the Warriors have got to think about if Shaun Johnson retires after the next season. I believe he's trying to play 2 more, but we will see how that all works out. But I mean, that's just probably a question mark for the Warriors looking at. But the season overall was outstanding. I think where did they put the young Ali? Ali Lauatidi's cousin. Nephew, I believe. Where did they put him into this team? Because he looked like a star player. And then you got Rockaberry, Addin, Pompey, and they're not all going to be there. Someone's going to have to be kicked to the curb. It's going to be an interesting one. Rockaberry and Addin Pompey are both people that can lose the ball. So you just take them both out of this or improve them. Rockaberry has the talent to be a very superstar player, but just those fumbling hands are costing him big time. In terms of Warriors wins, were obviously the best win of the year, clearly, was beating, well, there's a few of them, but coming back from nowhere to beat the Sharkies. That was absolutely the game of the year. didn't really have any really bad games this season. I think they lost one game by 22 points. That was their worst. So for Warriors, for that to be their worst is just unbelievable. They had an outstanding year. And obviously we have to give congratulations to Andrew Webster. Absolutely outstanding first season coach. Let's hope it's not a flash in the pan and it continues into 2024. Obviously the best player was Shaun Johnson, but you can argue Tohu Harris, Charnze, Nicholl-Klokstad, and Fonua Black were all just as good. Tainei Toa. Now where's he going to this team? Where does Tane go into this team? I just don't know where he gets into a picky. Where does he get into this team either? It's really, for once, the Warriors do have some depth. It reminds me of when they gone to their grand final run. They've got depth and they've added more with Nicholl-Klokstad in it. They're losing Suriname, but they really, the Warriors, 2024 has to be the year. If they want to win their first ever premiership, believe me, 2024 is the year they need to try and do it. Obviously, Penrith are the team that they're going to have to try and knock off. There's other teams around there as well, but Penrith is still the number elite team, and they've still got the core players, even though they're losing Crichton, Spencer Lenu. They continue to just develop, and having Nathan Cleary in the team, Jerome Luai still at the moment. That's who the Warriors need to go up towards. But absolutely for the Warriors, the last time the Warriors were this good defensively, as Stephen Kearney actually had them go good defensively, but he just couldn't get enough points. That was a different story. The Warriors not getting enough points. He had them playing nice. This is before Shaun Johnson left. Yeah, he got them going good defensively, but attack-wise wasn't there. But Adam Webster's been able to get both, the best of both out of them. Absolutely outstanding, Andrew Webster. Hands up to you. But anyway, that's the Warriors season review 2023. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with all your friends. Have an awesome day out there.